Good morning, guys. As you can probably tell by the way I look, I just woke up. It is currently 5:33 in the morning, Thursday, August 17th. Let's get this day started. After I got my coffee, we're back in my room right now. As you guys can probably tell, I don't drink a whole lot of coffee. I really only pour myself about half a cup. The reason for that being is I have stage 1 hypertension, which is high blood pressure. And I found that, I enjoy drinking coffee in the morning. I'd actually cut it out for a while after I'd been diagnosed with hypertension. But I realized that with a better diet, better exercise, and just half as much coffee, I can still enjoy it while still being pretty healthy. So another thing that I'm really trying to remain consistent with is doing an ice bath every day. Ideally in the morning, so I can really wake up in the morning, feel good, go to work. And when I do it in the morning, I find that I just have more energy for the day. I'm a bit happier. I'm more awake throughout the duration of the day. I just feel better. But sometimes I end up having to do it in the afternoon, just depending on how my morning schedule goes. It's been tough recently. I haven't been as consistent as I'd like to be, but today we're gonna go in and we're gonna get it done. So let's do it. So we are out here at the ice bath this morning. Unfortunately, the reason why this has been so hard to keep up with is the ice problem. So we have, I don't know if you can see, it's a fairly cheap tub. It's only like $100 or something like that. And it doesn't insulate well at all. So pretty much every single day, you have to make the water cold as you possibly can. Otherwise it's gonna be, I wouldn't say warm, but it's a lot warmer than the ideal temperature. So I gotta take ice from the fridge and any other possibly frozen water bottles if we have them, and dump them in. So let's get into that. All right, let's see if we have anything. Well, it looks like somebody forgot to fill up the frozen water bottles. So it is relying upon the ice that we have today. And there it is. So for anyone who may not be very familiar with ice baths, the ideal temperature is about 48 degrees. Is today gonna be close to that? Probably not, unfortunately. I just don't have enough ice. Like I said, it can be a pain to have the amount of ice you need. It's a lot of money constantly buying bags of ice. So that's a struggle to keep in mind. If you are gonna get an ice bath, probably best to invest in one that has enough insulation to where you're not spending that money every single day to get it to the desired temperature, which will definitely be a thing for me down the road, but right now it's just not really realistic. As I was saying, it can cost a lot of money to really invest in a good ice bath. But like I just said, it's an investment. It's, if you're really gonna use it, I wouldn't go buy one the first week that you're doing it. That's crazy expensive. Do it for a while, see if you enjoy it, see if you enjoy the effects, and then later on invest in something that's really quality. All right guys, so I let the water cool a little bit and we're about to do 3 minutes in the ice bath today. Let's get into it. I think the biggest thing is truly just getting past the mental fact of doing it. If you can't get it to the temperature you desire every single time, it's okay. I think just get it as cold as you can and get in it and just do your time. I think the benefits will still flow from it, especially mentally. the challenge of getting yourself to do it in the morning. It's currently 6:18 a.m. and we're in cold water outside. You know, there's nothing very fun about it, but it's the mental aspect of doing something that you don't necessarily want to do. It's going to carry into other things you do throughout the day. All right, guys, so our 3 minutes is up. I like to finish every session with a 10-second dunk. Here we go. Oh. That'll really wake you up in the morning. Got some warmer clothes on. Gonna let our body kind of naturally warm up so we get more of the benefits from actually doing the ice bath. And like I said, we're gonna start a little bit of reading. Nothing crazy. What I'm reading right now is The Way of the Superior Man by David Deida. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but it's a great book. It's a lot of philosophy on really how you should live your life to be the best man that you can be, the superior man, as he says it. And I think he has a lot of great points in this book. And I think it's very interesting how he approaches masculinity in the way that he talks about it. And really, I think for any 22-year-old young man like myself, maybe like you watching, I think it's a great book. It's a short read. It's only 195 pages. And each chapter is like maybe 2 to 4 pages. So, you know, it's not a lot of work to get through a chapter. So if you're a young guy looking for some inspiration and you're not a huge reader, I think that's a great book to start with. I would definitely give it a shot. All right, so I just finished about 15 minutes of reading. Next thing is we're gonna take a shower, get dressed and get ready for work. Probably gonna wait another maybe 5 to 10 minutes just to kind of let my body completely finish warming up naturally. And then, yeah, we'll get on with our day. All right, so it is currently 7:35 in the morning. I don't have to be at work till 8 o'clock, but I like to get there early. My work is actually like right down the road on the outside of my neighborhood. So I get there way early because I gotta open up and I gotta make sure everything is set and ready for the day, get caught up on anything I need to get caught up on. And yeah, so I like to show up early. That's kind of how I've always been. My dad kind of instilled that in me, even, you know, back in elementary school and high school, I was getting up way earlier than I needed to. So that's just kind of part of who I am. That's what I do. I always show up early. So let's get into it. So I actually was fortunate enough throughout high school, college, and now to work for my dad's business. My dad started this business back when I was just a little kid in elementary school. He did it all on his own. He learned everything he knows from YouTube, surprisingly, and he turned it into something that was very great for my family. It was something that I'm very grateful for the experience I've had. He actually ended up just selling the business to one of our bigger clients in the area. And so right now we're kind of in the transition of switching everything over to that business's systems and all our employees going over to there. But right now, I'm pretty much the only guy at this building currently. So I set up and run everything all day long from 8 to about 4 or 5 o'clock. So it's a unique experience, you know, being 22 years old, and not that there's much here to manage being here by myself, but when work comes in, managing that on my own, it's a good experience. It's really good. And I've had a lot of time to really, you know, grow on myself too. When things are slow in here, I get to come here, research things. I'm getting into the stock market again, which I was in for a little while and then I fell out. And now I'm researching it again. I read, I use some of this free time to read my books. I use this free time to start this YouTube channel. Just, you know, something I've always wanted to try and never really built up the confidence to actually go and do it, but here I am. You know, I've had the time to really contemplate it and think about it. And, you know, why sit around thinking about it if you're never going to do it? That's just wasted time. So if you want to do something, take action and get it done and try it. So here I am. And I'm living by my own words and my own thoughts with that one. So that's enough talking for right now. I'm going to go through the work day, do everything I got to do, and I will check back in with you guys probably around 4 o'clock, and then we are going to go for our afternoon run. All right, guys, so the work day is finally over, and we are about to go for our run for today. Now, I ran 3 miles yesterday and 4 miles the day before that. The way I like to usually do it is break up the days with one day in between where I take a rest day just to let my legs decompress and relax from the strain that I'm putting on them when I'm running. Now, if you're an experienced runner, you may think that 3 or 4 miles isn't a lot, but I literally started running seriously maybe a month ago, month and a half ago, maybe. So I'm learning a lot. I'm still figuring out, you know, how a good run should feel, the proper things to do with a run. As you can tell, I don't even have very good running shoes, which I really need to invest in, because I'm sure that makes a world of a difference. So that will be happening soon, but I don't have the money for that right now. So gonna have to put that one on hold. But I'm excited to get this run in. We're probably gonna do anywhere from 1 mile to 2 miles today, just at a good, even pace that I'm comfortable with. And yeah, I'm pretty excited, so let's do it. I absolutely hate coming down my driveway. Sorry if it's bumpy. It's all rock and a complete downhill. Feeling pretty good right now, so I think we're gonna push through to 2 miles. But I'm gonna stop myself at that because I don't want to overdo it today. I've run plenty this week. I'm proud of it. So let's finish out with a good 2. All right, guys, that's 2 miles down for today. Pretty proud of myself this week. In total, ran 9 miles, which is the most I've ever run, especially in 1 week. Ran the longest distance I've ever run of 4 miles. Ran the fastest 3 mile I've ever run, and the most miles in total. So, and all it is consistency, man. It's the fact that you just get up and you just do it. And you'll find that though it sucks in the beginning and it really sucks the whole way through, it never gets easier, but you just get better at it. And that sounds so cliche to say, but it's so true. And you really see it when you do it. The hardest part's getting started, man. Once you're started, all you have to do is keep going. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. That's the end of my day. I finish it with a run, and the rest is relaxation time. So I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you liked the video. Please subscribe for more videos to come. I appreciate you guys. See ya.